Welcome back, adventurers. We are walking into this very white room. If you've seen the thumbnail, you know we're at Gaylord Palms for ice, Charlie Brown at Christmas, but you have to get to the ice. You're coming through this lower white section. There's nice places to sit if once you've been in ice, you want to come back out and warm up for a few moments, but we have to get to the ice. And there's reminders all around to be nice to the ice. There's also a reminder to not lick the ice. Don't lean on the ice. Basically, don't touch the ice. Your body temperature on the ice, even though it's 9 degrees inside, can cause issues, so don't do that. I think I had to reposition my gloves here, so I don't remember what we were doing. Had to check something, reposition gloves, I don't know. Trying to just build the anticipation before we get into ice. But it is actually a separate building. So you go into the convention center and then you come out to the separate building that keeps the temperatures at 9 degrees. You can see all the people coming out. Look at those nice blue parkas. And this kind lady holding the door for us as we prepare to enter ice. So here we go, 9 degrees, you get blasted in the face with that cold, and everyone kind of starts standing, taking photos of the ice sculpture with Charlie Brown, kind of the big iconic photo spot. So everyone is doing that. We kind of will weave our way kind of past everyone. We ended up coming back later to look at this. For this walkthrough video, you're probably not going to see it because I don't think I returned back, but it is a very cool photo spot. So walking through, you get to see Charlie Brown and Linus, just like they would be at the beginning, where Charlie Brown is upset in the movie, just like, yo, what's happening, what's going on? Everyone else was having fun ice skating, and then we proceed through, even the fences. We have ice fences, a lamp post. The detail on everything is just astounding, and you're not going to be able to capture everything or see everything in this video, but we'll give you an idea of what it looks like as we walk through. So Charlie Brown looking, because he goes hello to see if he has any Christmas cards, and you can see by his very disappointed face that he does not have any Christmas cards. But look at the colors of the ice. We have the reds, the blues, the browns, the white on top is just very, very pretty. Coming through, we can see the school, because that's kind of the next theme of the video. We're moving towards the school play. But first we have Lucy talking to Charlie Brown. The doctor is in. She's so happy. He's still, you can see his face is still not quite as happy. A good photo spot here in this fence where it's got 2 wreaths so you can kind of stick your head through. Great little photo spot. We have Sally doing her Christmas list, and the iconic quote from Sally is 10s and 20s, and all I want is my fair share. I like to use that phrase different times of the year, but we have this tall sculpture here of the school, and then you have the entrance on both sides, the detail for a singing play rehearsal, and the windows, and then you come in through the ice cave, basically, and you get to see the lockers. Each of the lockers has a name on it, has photos. Whichever side you go in has a locker for both of them, so you can see it. If you miss it on the one side, you can see it on the other. It's very cool. And this whole ice sculpture tall structure here is for the ice slides. We're coming along the sides of the ice slides now to see Sally, and we'll see up ahead is Lucy, and I forget who the guy in green is. Oh, if anyone remembers his name, please let me know. Maybe he doesn't have a name. I don't recall. It's not Pigpen. That's Pigpen we'll see later. I don't remember what his name is, but we have Lucy standing. It's got a center ice sculpture to hold her up, but then her legs are just dance like she's dancing in the movie. It is very cute. You can see the rules for the ice slide. There are slides for adults and for kids, kid size. So if you're, I think it was under 42 inches, there was a certain slide you had to go down because of the steepness of it or something. I forget what. If you can read that sign quickly enough, you can read what the details are, but I don't recall the details off the top of my head. We have Snoopy playing his guitar. Is Woodstock with him? No, I don't see Woodstock. I think somewhere there's a Woodstock, but I don't recall where. But he's got his guitar. His ears are even flipped up like he's in the middle of dancing and playing. Very, very, very cool. It's got the design of its foot on the bottom. We can see Charlie Brown over there as the director. because that was his role. And then we have Schroeder. Schroeder's hair is like bright yellow. But we've got even the keys on his keyboard. My apologies, Schroeder, on your mini grand piano. It's all set up for him, and he's just perfect playing, just like you would see in the movie. Now, the director's chair is not, I don't believe that was made out of ice. It's actually made out of wood. There are some wood, some different elements as well, but Charlie Brown himself is made out of ice. It was great. And the theming all throughout the room has the Charlie Brown theming, because this is kind of the only place you see him in his yellow and black shirt. So this is, the whole room here is kind of themed right around Charlie Brown. You can see the slides to the left and to the right, so there's plenty of slides for everyone to be able to go down. And we're gonna go walk up the stairs, because I didn't do this the last time, I don't believe, because I don't think I did the slide last time. I did not do the slide this time. I had a DSLR camera on me, two different GoPros. I didn't want to damage any of my equipment, so we went up to see Linus smiling up there at the top. You can see the two different slides on this side. There's a third slide where this block of ice is. There's actually a third slide for the little kids over there, and it's on both sides. So then we're gonna walk over and look at the other side. You can see all the lighting to help with the effects. The lighting is actually great. So as you can see from this video, lighting is great for photos. I don't think anyone would have a bad photo come out unless you just move too quickly. Photos were awesome throughout the experience here. And I was talking to someone about the slide, and I was telling them I'm not taking the slide. But then you get to see down over and see Lucy and Sally. The guy in green, I can't remember his name, but this is a cool view. If you don't want to go down the slide, just go up there and see the view. It's fun to look down on all of the ice, see the walls all around, the different colors. It is very well done. It's very impressive to be able to check out from up above. And Sally's dress, it's got the pink and it's got all the little black dots on it. It just looks very nice. Yeah, but this was very cold. I was talking with the people who were working there, and just standing there, it's very cold. If you keep moving, it's fine. But when you just stand still for a few minutes, especially in this room, the next couple of rooms are much cooler. Well, not much cooler. They're more comfortable, put it that way. This room is very cold to keep all the block structures warm. Keep wanting to say the wrong words. Keep it cold, and the next room is a little bit more comfortable. It's not as much blowing on you, which is nice. So we'll watch someone come down the slide there, and we'll proceed on to our next room. And there is Pigpen with his cello or bass. I don't recall which one it was, but it's very cute. The day we were there, it was not many kids, so not many people going down the slide. A couple people adventured down it, but for the most part, it was just kind of walking around looking at the ice sculptures. So we'll get up behind this group and see if we can get through. It does take a little bit of time. People want to stop and take photos, so sometimes you have to kind of wait in different areas, but it usually moves. Most people don't stay in very long. I followed one couple who they went through in like less than 10 minutes. It was just like a speed walk through there, because it is cold. But you can take your time. You can step out, step back in. Perfectly fine to do. We have Charlie Brown here. He's smiling. He's gone to pick up a Christmas tree, and he wants to pick up this one that, not the best looking tree in some people's opinion. I'm commenting on his mouth, the structure of his mouth. But he has a very cute Christmas tree he has there. And the design of this tree was very interesting, how they carved that and cut it out. There's just so many little things to look at, for sure. And then we have Linus, you're a little skeptical. He's like, Charlie Brown, are you sure you want to get that tree? Are you sure about that? But Charlie Brown is quite intent on that. So we're there at the Christmas tree lot. Now, the next scene, I think we're stuck. We're waiting on some people to move through here. There we are, we're finally moving again. But the next scene is Linus telling the Christmas story. Now, they do have this very low. The last time we went, the Christmas story was much louder, but this time it was very quiet. but it'll rotate, and you get to hear Linus doing the Christmas story there. And from Luke chapter 2, you got the tree on the piano, you got Linus on his stage, you got the star, he probably says, "Lights please," and then he tells the Christmas story. But, very, very nicely done. I believe even the stage was made out of ice. Yeah, it's made out of ice as well. So, very, very nicely done. It's like you just feel like you're transported into the movie when you see this. Now, see everyone standing taking photos of Linus. We'll move on, and then we see Charlie Brown with Snoopy's doghouse. And I think we missed the scene where there is Snoopy at the beginning. I think there's people crowded around it, but there's Snoopy with his doghouse learning about the contest, and we can see that he has won first prize. Charlie Brown has put his ornament on the tree and it's kind of drooped. And you can actually, I believe, walk through. Yes, you can go through the doghouse. So if you want to be inside Snoopy's doghouse, you are able to do that. It has all the bells and whistles that Snoopy would have put on his doghouse. You got the lights flashing on it. It's got the fancy chain garland. You can see you can walk through it. Older people can walk through it, like other than kids. Kids were walking through it. Some older people were walking through it. So if you're interested, you can do that. They had someone doing ice sculpting while you were there. And then the final room for Charlie Brown comes to the tree has got all the decorations. It's suddenly turned into this massive tree, and you've got everyone standing around singing. There is actual singing happening, but we aren't allowed to share that audio, so just enjoy the images. We have Marcy and Pigpen. We have Franklin back over there. Pigpen's hair. This was actually like little metal pieces sticking out. It wasn't just ice. They were actually like little metal pieces sticking out of his head to give the Pigpen hair effect. We have Lucy, who is standing by Schroeder. She had to be so happy she gets to stand by Schroeder. And we have Peppermint Patty, and I believe that is Violet, and whoever the guy in green is. But they all look so cute. They all have the same mouth singing. They have the detail of the ears. Peppermint Patty has the orange hair, and you can see kind of the different designs in the clear glass back behind. Each block looks just a little bit different. And we have, there's Linus over at the end. He is wearing the orange with the green hat. And then the final scene, when we step away from Charlie Brown into Christmas, we'll see the crystal clear glass nativity scene with the shepherd, the sheep, Mary and Joseph. There's some cows in the background, and then we have the wise men. Hopefully you've enjoyed this walkthrough of A Charlie Brown Christmas at Gaylord Palms. If you'd like to see this without my audio commentary, there will be a music-only version as well. But thank you for following along for this adventure. Join us again next time for the next Ant on the Move video.